Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I am doing way better than yesterday. Yesterday I just was kind of like not in the mood to do much of anything, but I did do a lot because I was working from nonstop till 9 with the kids, then came home, walked the dog. Like I just was constantly moving up until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's why the video didn't come yesterday. So I apologize. But what it didn't stop was my It Works journey. I even got a workout a little bit yesterday. Not as much as I did on Sunday. So today I definitely have more time to work out. As you can see, I'm kind of sleepy. I even woke up not on time, but close to on time. So that's an improvement. So It Works Keto Coffee. What time is it? It's like 3. Okay, my late lunch is on. I should be dinner, but I tell you, even though I'm working from home, that means I have a tighter schedule. So one class ends, office hours begins, another class starts, office hours end. I have to click over to the class. So I'm clicking over from office hour to another office hour to class to a small break, then a class, then walk the dog, then eat, So it's a lot. And so I am promising you, I'm trying to get my videos and stuff so I can show you my keto coffee journey. I'm trying to get there to be an early bird, but man, I got to get to bed earlier than 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's stop ranting about me. Today was a Reds day, right? Okay, so we have a lot to cover since you didn't see me yesterday. I wanted to talk about Jada and Will Smith, but actually I only wanted to talk about the bad marriage comment at the end. But I just have a different take. Everybody's marriage is so different, and people talk about the bravery of staying or the bravery of leaving. Both of them are hard decisions, and I know for a fact that staying is not an easy thing. My iced coffee, because it tastes way better than ice. Way better on ice, for sure. So I don't even like when people judge, and I think I'm more annoyed at how many people are judging their relationship when it's like, get married and see what it's like. And if your marriage is all peaches and roses and greatness, then it's kind of hard for me to believe that, because there is going to be dark days. And when people start quoting the Bible, don't get me started on the Bible, because we could talk about Abraham. You think Sarah was happy that he had another baby? Nope. Right? So there's a lot of things that we need to, the judging of the marriage is something that's perplexing. By the way, I have tomorrow to finish the cleanse, so then I can give you a thorough assessment of the cleanse between Avon and It Works. Okay? So that's something to look forward to tomorrow. A few books that I told you that Barnes & Noble is doing their big book giveaway for the summer for summer readers from 1st through, I think, 6th grade. Ungifted is one of them. And last year I read one of his newer books, and by Gordon Korman, and I absolutely love his books. Absolutely delightful. My kids are not in middle school, but I love reading kids' books, because some of these kids' books are not really all that kidsy. And I mean, the adult books are cool and I enjoy them, but sometimes these kids book can kind of get to the point without trying to and the level of innocence that sometimes that the authors are trying to write in have been really, really good. Now, I teach from this author, Jewel Parker Rhodes, is terrific. I teach from a few of her books. Ghost Boys is one of them that I teach from. And I've also taught from Sugar, which is about New Orleans and she does a great job. Oh my gosh, she does such a terrific job at taking a moment in U.S. history and trying to give it the lens from a minor. And I know that some people get upset that sometimes she's not accurate in her depiction of the time history. And okay, that's a fair complaint. But I will say that the level of innocence, the level of truth that she writes through, that gives her such a strong voice, is something that I'm so eager. She has been advertising this book for a while because it's her brand new one. And let me tell you how difficult it is to find in person. So you definitely have to order this online. When I say run to order her books, like I mean run. And I use her books in college class settings because it really, she says some lines, and I'm not even sure, sometimes even the topics, it's much more, to me, in my head, a high school audience, if I had to think about it. But I can understand and grasp if you're trying to get your junior higher to read about it, but I definitely think that you should scaffold this a lot because she deals with real great issues that require a lot of scaffolding, right? Sugar is actually no, that's about the plantation. She does another one called Ninth Ward that's about Hurricane Katrina. And then she does the Twin Towers that talks about the aftermath of understanding the kids who are trying to understand who were not around during 9/11, born after 9/11, and they're trying to understand why 9/11 is such a significance and how it actually still interferes in their everyday life. And so I absolutely adore her writing, positively adore her writing. Her best work though is Ghost Boys. When I read Ghost Boys, I just sat for a while. I can read this in one sitting. It's not that big of a read. But I just sat and digested it for a while because it's a lot to digest. And such a good, so good, so good. Especially in this climate, it is a great read. The Shy. And I'm done. Actually, I'm quick. I think it's because I'm hungry. Anyway, The Shy. I think I had a nice parfait today though for a snack. Anyway, The Shy is so interesting. I know people are thinking that it's getting kind of boring. I think it's because I am a little slow. I don't mind being slow, but I find it very, very interesting. I am intrigued. I think it's great that they're talking about all these missing kids, these missing girls that nobody seems to care about to investigate. I think it's fantastic that we're sitting around having a discussion on the level of corruptness in politics. And the notion, I mean, even the counseling sessions with the boyfriend and the girlfriend, I think it's kind of strange that you already have to have counseling between a boyfriend and girlfriend, but the man is like on his third or fourth kid. But real issues. And I'm just thinking real issues and you guys haven't even gotten married yet. This is kind of sad. But real issues. And I like the show. I think the show is going in an incredibly great focus. You know, Greenleaf is coming on later on today. You know, I may actually do a video later on tonight. I'll think about it. I can't guarantee to talk about Greenleaf because and then, you know, my new show that I actually am digging is Perry Mason. I've always liked Perry Mason, so, you know, forgive me if you don't like Perry Mason. I always like those kind of shows. Some of them, not all of them. Right. So there's a newer kind of young version of Perry Mason called Perry on HBO. I like the show. Highly recommended. I think it's kind of an interesting thing. I like the time period. Clearly, HBO is putting some money behind this, so I think that that's fabulous. And so I highly encourage you to watch it. And, you know, on that note, I don't know where I got this type of energy. I know it works. And, you know, my mentor that I have, I've been just too out of it to sit with her. She, and with It Works, she's like, remember to say your website. Okay, I'm gonna say the website. elizabethwalker.itworks.com. So go there, and then if you are interested in Avon to get your skin so soft, make sure you just go to avon.com and put on Elizabeth Walker as your representative and go shop and go crazy. Have a great afternoon. Bye.